upset with me because I didn't get this puppy to run. I just got it to pop off, especially you, Benjamin. So now I'm determined more than ever to get this thing fired up. I got that broken off stud in here. Got that out. What? Neato, Danny DeVito. Remember that nut I tightened down too hard? Got the stud off. This is what the stud's supposed to look like. This is what it currently looks like. Things are looking up. Free traction. Another stud coming. I don't know if that's totally necessary though, because I found a bolt that fits just right and figured out a couple other things that may enable us to go ahead and try and fire this thing again. This is really hard to turn by hand, which is awesome. It has a ton of compression. Hello! Welcome to today's episode of I Have Zero Patience. Today, we're looking at this. This is the fuel injection pump, and I think I messed it up whenever I put it together, so we're gonna take it apart. Plus the actual injector, we're gonna take it apart. We're gonna see if I did totally wrong, which I did, I think, probably. Yeah, we're gonna take it off, and we're gonna look at it, and we're gonna have fun. Hopefully, not more disappointment. This thing has crazy compression now, which is awesome. I guess once we got a few heat cycles into it, it is making tons of compression now. So we're gonna take this off, we're gonna take a look at it, and we're gonna see if we can actually make these two things work without having to buy a bunch of parts. Because look, the easy way to get this going would be buy a new fuel injection pump, buy a new injector, and keep running. That'll probably get it going, but at the same time, no money. So what I want to do is see if we can get this to run off of the stuff we already have. I know we're missing a couple parts, but I just want to see if it's even possible for the time being to actually make this run. I think we can. Like Thomas the Train Engine. Okay, let's do it. All right. I'll turn it this way so we can all see, and not just me. We can all see, but not just me. Stop. Let's take this pump off, and then we're gonna bring it over to the bench and take a look at it. Let's take this injection pump off. Starting off right, just losing junk. One of the first things I noticed, because I took this apart yesterday just to get that stud out that I broke off the other day. One of the things I noticed, oh look, diesel on my hand, is that this is the throttle. This is what I didn't understand on the last video. I was like, what in the world does this do? It doesn't seem to have anything to do with anything, but somehow it's the throttle. There's this thing, all right? And look, I don't know technical terms, so if you want technical, I can get more technical, let me know. But this little thing obviously has something to do with the throttle, because when I lift this up, there's a little metal piece in there that this thing slides into, and that regulates the throttle. Now, it's only going halfway, which tells me this is the governor, and we can bring this all the way back to give us a little bit more juice. A little more juice in this thing. A little more wop wop juicy juice. A little wah wah. I'm so disappointed in myself sometimes. Anyway, we got this off. We're gonna take it to the bench, take it apart. I have the manual open over here with the exact breakdown of what needs to go where, and we're gonna do it to it, Lars. But you don't eat pants.
How do I look?
All right, let's start taking this thing apart again. Should have taken this off while I was on there. Yep, cool. In come the channel locks. My favorite tool, channel lock. Can you stop? Come on, meow. Okay, I can put it back on real quick. Two can play at that game, crazy nut. Loose as a goose, don't get me started. I don't think we have to take this whole thing apart again. I really don't. we have it all together already. There's nothing I'm seeing from this that is wrong. All right, so you know what? I am going to take this apart because I think we should just do it. Oops. Ow. Just took a chunk out of my thumb. That was stupid. Blood. So the smart thing to do here is just do the same thing again and take off more of your skin. Gee whiz. Look, I'm just gonna end up breaking fingers. So you know what? I'm gonna be lazy because I'm already bleeding, and I know by looking at this and what I did before that we are actually pretty good. I know the injection pump is put together properly. Let's go ahead and put it back in there and see what we did wrong with the injector. I think we're doing something wrong with the injector. Man, I love Tub of Towels. Tub of Towels, if you're watching this, sponsor me. Okay, so back over here, we got that. See how it, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it like springs up. So you gotta tighten these bolts down to a specific torque. The torque of which I do not know. That's okay. That's okay. Tighten these back down. 16, I believe. Nope. That is going to be a 17, I believe. Nailed it. She'll do just fine, but okay. Let's not be lazy here. Put that down to 21 foot-pounds. Perfect. Now here's the thing, like if we, I don't mean to turn it away from you. If we torque that correct and all of this is correct, it should pump diesel. So I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. Let's just see if it actually pumps some diesel. Need a higher place for my, or take this off. And then we take this off. Just, you know, get diesel everywhere. That's what you want. I'm sorry, Renee, I smell like diesel. Perfect size. Be smart, but a little bit closer. Because vice grips are stronger than fingers. Yeah, there's a way to be smarter. I'm so fancy, you already know. Perfect, diesel everywhere. So like I said, this is right, or it should pump diesel. And if it doesn't, I don't know what's going on. Get you guys in here on a little bit different of a view. So let's turn the diesel on. So it is going to it now. So it has diesel. And we're going to turn the exhaust valve down. Ow! Dang it, dude. Always hurting yourself, huh? Man, this thing is violent. Okay. I see problems. I need to make a new gasket for that. Okay, made a new gasket for this. Goes like that. Let's try this again, eh? I don't hear anything, so that's probably good. Can you tell I'm getting excited? That's one piece to the puzzle. Now, we gotta get this off. Man, if you didn't know, diesel, when it goes into a cut, hurts. I'm gonna do this little trick again to get these studs off. Tighten two nuts together. So this one down here can't back off. And then we just, now, we take that set off to get the actual inject. You spin me right around, baby, right around. When you go down, when you go down, down. I don't think that song's appropriate. Appropriate for children. That's what I mean. So now, there we go. So I guess we could have left the studs in, but that's okay. This nozzle has little holes on the end of it that let the diesel out, right? Let's see if we can get it. Come on now, baby. It's pretty grody. All right, let's bring it to the bench and see what we can do about getting this working correctly. Nice and dirty. Perfect. Injector itself. So I have it right here. So this is what I'm looking at, by the way. That's the breakdown of how the injector goes together. So I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Now, one thing that I do know is that in this injector, it has these little dowel holes on the end, which I don't know if you can probably see it, but it has these little dowel holes. And when I took this off, it was so rusty, we ended up actually breaking those studs off, or the dowels off. And 2 of them are stuck in here. What is that for? Oh, hello. You're learning. Oh man, the carpooling gonna hurt the mess out of my fingers because I'm bleeding. Yep, there's the pain. The only cause for concern right now are these alignment pins. We put all of this in the ultrasonic cleaner and see where we get. Ow! Okay, you know what hurts worse than diesel in a cut? Freaking pine saw. Sons of guns, that hurts. I wonder if I can put this in there. Cook. All right, people. This is the injector nozzle. Let's see if we can focus on it. There we go. This is the injector nozzle. I'm pretty positive this nozzle comes out, like this little pump right here comes out, but can't get it out. So we're gonna see if we can go without it. If not, I'm just gonna have to buy a new one because I'm pretty sure it's like welded in there. It just will not come out. But I know that this tip is getting diesel out of it, so that's good. So we're putting that there. Got this part, the screw, the actual injector itself. I made new dowels. So if you can see that rusty one right there, that is the old dowel. I made new dowels out of some roll pins that I got from AutoZone. They were super cheap. So I didn't mind doing that because it is very important to keep these dowel holes lined up. So let me show you what I mean. All right, so I got a longer one of these dowels in this little kit that I got from AutoZone. It's like a little just miscellaneous maintenance hardware kit. The dowel that was inside of this injector had broken off whenever I unscrewed this, because this was welded to the inside of this and it just sheared those off. So I split those dowels in two. I don't know if you can see that on my hand, but that's the original dowel. Well, luckily I was able to find roll pins the same exact diameter as that, and I made two new ones that slide right into place right there. So now we have those dowel pins back in place, and we can put this dowel, I keep saying dowel, it's a pin, it's a injector pin. So we put this pin back and we still have some dowels sticking out. Perfect, that's what we want. And then just like that, it's put back together and that nozzle ain't moving. So that's exactly what we wanted. Oh man, I'm relieved that, I was able to find these roll pins, because if not, I was gonna have to order an entirely new injector, because you can't just buy these roll pins. Well, I guess you can, I'm just not smart enough to know that I can. Anyway, I'm gonna look at the manual, make sure I'm putting this all back together correctly. You screw that case nut down, and the case nut needs to be torqued to 29 foot-pounds. Yeah, I'm nervous too. Let's just say that's tight enough. Okay, I had to use fire earlier. Here is our injector. This is my last ditch. Is it stitch or ditch? Let me know. I'm assuming if it isn't leaking, that's tight enough, right? That's what I would think. So let's both look. You're in this with me now, so let's see how bad I hurt my wrist this time. Ow, hurt my wrist. Why no diesel? The actual fuel injection pump is riding off of the crankshaft, which is pushing the pump, which is pushing diesel fuel up through here. See, that's the part I don't get. Like, it comes through, I just don't understand why it's not coming through when we want it to. Let's try and get that freed up. Just see what we can do to make this stuff work. That's more like it. What I did was I loosened up this bolt down here so we could get more diesel flowing, and that seemed to work. Zip tie! Ooh, I'm getting antsy. Ouchie! Let's see now what we can do about getting diesel up here. Do you see it? Maybe you don't see it, but... Holy crap. We're getting diesel up here, which means we can get diesel in there, and hopefully that means we can get diesel in here. Let's go! Reinvigorated. Freaking pumped right now. Dude, we are so close to starting this thing. I mean, right now, it should be able to get diesel up there. Let's get Old Faithful back down. Actually, before we do anything, we really need to bolt this down. How should I do this? Should I just get a ratchet strap? I should get a ratchet strap. Why not? I believe in science. I'm really proud of the dowels I made. I'm pretty pumped about that. Gotcha! Out of my way. Yeah, just hook it right on the wood. Come on, dummy. Determination! No! This is what happens when you move too fast. I just can't hide it. Too big. Will this work? Time will tell. I mean, that did nothing. We were hopeful. Oh! Need to take that nail out. Go ahead and take this hook out before it takes me out. Leak diesel now. Cool. What are we doing? Oh yeah. I mean, do we just put it back on the go-kart? I feel like that's going to be the easiest thing to do at this point, right? I have an idea. I'll bring you back in a second. Ta-da! It was just easier to put the cart back on the table and bolt this to it. Come on. Oh no. Shy stop. Tricky Ricky. What's this easier? How did this get heavier with the motor off? Come on. Oh yeah. What you know about me? What you know about me? Oh. So, what else do we need to do? Let's recap. I thought I was missing parts, which I'm pretty sure I still am, but we're at least functioning. And we know that the fuel injection pump is now working. And we are getting diesel all the way up to our injector. Now, I'm not 100% positive that the injector will inject diesel into the top of the motor. Only reason I say that because I could not get the needle valve inside of the injector to come out of the nozzle. I'm still not 100% sure that's needed. So if we can't get it started, that's why. So I guess we're ready to see. Ooh, I'm nervous. Ah! That's such a sketchy way to do it. That's what we have to do. Yeah, I'm sweaty. It's Louisiana. I see smoke. I see smoke right now. I don't know if y'all can see it, but something is burning. Something is burning. Let's keep going. Here goes nothing. Do it again. Dude, I can't believe it. It's running. Sounds terrible, but it's running. It's running. Sounds horrible, but it's running. All right, so we got a couple problems. But it works. Been sitting in a field for over a decade, uncovered, and we just got it to run. I'm in disbelief right now. That was a fight. That was a fight. But you know what? We did it. That was easy. Give me something harder.